Hey y'all, so this Judge John Lee in Gatesville, Texas has promised to harm me. Over what? This fake CPS case that they brought against me. Now, let me make myself clear. I didn't say he threatened. See, a threat can be perceived in any way, depending on your mental state, right? You can just perceive that you were threatened. But what Judge John Lee told me in court is if I did not give up my rights to defend myself, that he said it was a promise that it wasn't going to go well for me. He said, I promise you that. So here we go. Let's get to it. The state of Texas. Just who the fuck is the state of Texas? I mean, really, from one breathing man or woman to another, myself, I want to talk to the state of Texas. So the state of Texas has brought charges against me or accused me of interfering with an investigation. Now, I'll give you the details of that later. Right now, we're going to talk about this Judge John Lee, who has promised to do harm to me. Now, what was this threat about? No, not threat. Promise of harm. What was it about? It was about me signing over my rights to defend myself. See, let me tell you something that you don't know. When you sign up for a lawyer, when you hire a lawyer, you're no longer seen as a living, breathing adult that can speak for themselves. You give up every right that you have to voice your opinion, to voice your fact. You give this whole total responsibility, right, authority to another person, and I mean that person, you give it up to them. They get to do what they want to do. See, this is called an attorney. Do you understand that? The attorneys all work together. See, the judge is only an attorney that's been elected to a seat. Let me not get off focus here. So because I can tell my story better than anyone else, because I can speak for myself, because I know the truth in this matter, I told him I didn't want to hire his friend, an attorney, respectfully so. I had to tell him several times. He screamed, he threatened, he cursed, he gave me another chance. He berated me. He belittled me. Then finally the threat, the promise of harm by him. I mean, this man lost his shit. So, Judge John Lee in Gatesville, Texas, you're going to have to harm me publicly because I'm going public with everything. And remember, there was at least 20 other people, citizens there, so I don't care if the video disappears. The courtroom video, that is.